They have an Apple store here that used to be a Belgian restaurant and a grocery store. So you can't buy food, but you can get an iPod. Yeah, steakhouse. There's a beautiful little park. They just built this little park here in the meatpacking district. And then you look down the side streets, there are cobblestones. It doesn't look like much, right? But there's all kinds of nightclubs here and art galleries and meatpackers. Now we're at Greenwich Village.
Have you been living as a meatpacker?
I don't know, but I really love those guys. That's where I get my ham for Christmas. So continue down here. This is Greenwich Village, and as you can see, there are brown street signs. It became a historic district in 1969, and so it prevented any more tall buildings here, so you get a little more air and light here. I'm going to take us for a little walk at Greenwich Village, which will end up at that pastry shop I told you about, which has the best cannolis in New York. As we go down here, Greenwich Village had its start first as Dutch farms. It was called Bosenbouwerie, which means farm in the woods. And then it became Dutch, from Dutch farms to English estates. And you had very fancy schmancy people here like Sir Peter Ward owned a lot of property. But then at the beginning of the 19th century, there were all kinds of epidemics downtown because of the schist downtown. You had terrible drainage. So you'd have a schist problem. It was a big schist problem. They would have problems with cholera and yellow fever, so they would come up to Greenwich, which was called Greenwich Village until the 20th century, because Greenwich actually means Green Village. They'd come up here because there was better drainage here. And rich stores like Marc Jacobs, which is such a snooze to me. This is Magnolia Bakery, which has lousy bakery goods, but because it was on TV, people. And then over here, where these pink awnings are, that was my apartment, one of those. It was split into thirds. I lived in there on the main floor. Now, it used to be all like, now it has Ralph Lauren, like, go back to Madison Avenue. And Coach, down the street, Charles, is where Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick live. In case you want to visit them.
Janelle, Matthew Broderick.
So,
I heard her.
as you come up here,
so you're taking a picture of your leg?
No. It's just odd.
It's zoomed on your leg.
I want you to let us off up here.
This is the house they used for the exterior for the TV show Friends. This is the oldest wooden house. Not that many left because of all the fires that were in New York. We're going to go past the little yard. I'm going to show you that. All right? Hold on 1 second. Okie dokie. I'll be over here by the porch.